Hello and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel, where in today's episode we will continue with the Leyton Orient FIFA 22 Road to Glory career mode. So as you can see on the screen, we are currently playing the friendlies, and the standings show that we are currently second with 2 games played, and we have managed to accumulate 4 points. We are playing the top team now. So let's just get straight into it. Before I continue, just want to say a big super heavyweight thank you to everyone for supporting the channel. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And remember, we're changing the game and taking over. So a big game, because a draw will be enough to see us through. So I'm going to stick with the same team that we've got. One or two possible changes that we could make, but I'm going to stick with the same team. Smith have been doing fantastically well with the experience of Darren Pratley, who's played in the Premier League before. But very excited to be doing this Leyton Orient Road to Glory career mode. It's my local football club that I support, and we're going to try and play with them and hope to lead them to the Premier League one day. So the formation that we play is a 5-2-1-2, and we've been playing really well, and I'm sure that'll continue here as well. So let's see how this goes. Of course, Zova, I believe it was. Not sure where they're from, but we just got to keep it tight. We play some really good football, to be honest. We have dominated some of the bigger teams, so I think it's a game that I'd say we're probably favourites. I mean, Wood's been an outstanding player in the 2 games that we've played. Keeper, Vigouroux, and of course Leyton Orient currently sitting 5th in the table. So good chance that come the end of the season we can finish in the playoff positions, and possibly oh, that's a good ball over the top. Oh, Smith, could this be the goal? Oh, the keeper saved it. Maybe I could have squared it looking back, but a great ball over the top. To be honest, it was a tight angle, but really I've got to finish these chances. But at least that's promising signs from us. Oh, let's get a good ball into the box, and that's offside. I think it may have come off one of our players, but as I said, it's promising signs that we have already managed to create a really good chance. But of course, we've got to make sure that we take these chances, and that we then end up winning the game. That's good play there, and Wood's been outstanding. Can you get a good cross in there at the back post? Smith couldn't just quite get on the end of that, but well, both Smith, one's a physical presence and the other one's really good off the ball movement, so they complement each other well. Obviously Thompson's come out, Pratley's there to cover, so I don't really want the centre back out there. See if we can cover him with the right back, which we've managed to do. Just got to make sure we don't do anything silly. And James, great tracking back. Him and Woods have been. Oops. Oh, he's offside. He's got to be offside. No, that's not offside. I'm waiting for the flag to come up. Oh, we were doing really well, but a silly mistake has led to us conceding. I'm sure he was offside. We've got to look at that again. So the ball's come out. Keeper's played it. No danger. Oh, that's a poor pass there. Dan Happ. Oh, that is very frustrating. But look, it's early days, and we are creating chances. And I think we've been the better side, to be honest. But defending is an area on FIFA 22 that I need to improve, because, well, as many of you are aware, that I'm more of a PES player, but since they've brought out the new game, it hasn't been very good. So we've decided to try FIFA, and of course one of the reasons was so that I could play with Leyton Orient and try and do this Road to Glory. But Dan Happ wants to probably make up for that. I mean, he brings the ball out. I mean, what a good ball player he is. Goes back to Pratley, there to Clay, just giving us a bit of composure in the middle of the park. And the centre backs in this particular formation are absolutely crucial. Nice 1-2. Oh, Smith to Smith. Oh, couldn't quite get on the end of that, but just, as I said, we've got 5 players back there at the back, so really should see this one out, and should be no issues. So Riley is there in that midfield as well. This player Asamoah's done really well. And great defending there. We do have actually a really physical team, some really big players, and of course that will then help us. Thompson, a unit at the back. That's a great ball there to James. We're getting lots of players forward. Can Clay get him the end of this? He can. Oh, that's another great save there by the keeper. This keeper's been fantastic. Maybe we need to sign him up. And of course we are looking to sign some of the players. So if there's any recommendations, please do let us know. Because at this level, of course, trying to find some of the players is a bit difficult. Oh, James is tackled. Didn't actually see that player there. Beckles. That's a great save there by Vigoro. But the front three of this Kozeva look dangerous, so we need to get into the half just with a goal down, so we can look at options of how to get back on. I thought that was a second goal for them. They're doing really well, but we're still in the game at 1-0. So Osterunds are actually beating Wimbledon, and I think it'll then depend on goal difference. So what we'll look to do is leave the same team. They've done really well, and maybe in about, say, 15 to 20 minutes, maybe look to change it up. But at the moment, sorry, they are in the ascendancy with that goal, but there's still a long way to go. Good football there, Wood looking for support. This is where Hap can now come in as that extra player in that midfield. And Hap's there. Can he get the shot where he can? And that's why I like this formation with the 3 at the back, because the centre backs can come out, and if the other team then does counter, well, we've still got 2 centre backs back, so it does give us that option to then, when we've got the ball, to bring another player into that midfield and maybe pass it around. And of course, with the physical presence of Smith and the off the ball movement of the other Smith, I think that really does help. And of course, Leyton Orient doing really well this season, and there's a strong possibility that should they continue the type of form that they've shown so far, Beckles tries to win that ball back. Thompson holds him up. That's a great ball there. Oh, that's a great tackle, and it's a ricochet, and it goes back to the striker. He probably should have really done better, but he doesn't even get it on target, so we've got away with one. Got to be careful. Don't want to go too gung-ho at the moment. And of course, the big news in football is that Manchester United have possibly found their interim manager, who's a really good manager. I think he was instrumental in the careers of Klopp and the current Bayern Munich manager, Julian Nagelsmann. So this is the right ball, and that's a great ball. Oh, he's just offside. I thought that was on, actually. Got to have a second look at that. Oh, that is very close. Maybe just off, but that's that off the ball movement. Clay, Smith, just got to make sure we have more of the ball. Pratley, again, really good in that midfield. Pratley brings it out. Clay then making those runs. Can he get a shot away? He can. Oh, what a goal by Clay. I mean, that goal was actually coming. We've just got to make sure that we don't concede. But a great goal. I mean, we've had some chances where we've been inside the 18-yard box, but Clay thought, let's just have a shot. on the outer edge of the 18-yard box, and that's a thunderous finish. Great play there by Smith with the run, and he's just absolutely smashed that. To be fair, I think the keeper probably looked back at that. I think probably should have saved that. But if you don't shoot, well, then you don't put yourself in that position to possibly score. But that's a fantastic goal for us, and what that means is, sorry, it's Craiova, not Krejova. It just means that we're actually at this stage qualifying. So what I'm going to do is just make some substitutions, probably bring in some fresh legs. So who can we do? I'm going to bring in Satiri for Clay, the goal scorer, and I'm going to put Riley in that position. I'll probably look to bring on Cipriano for Big Smith. He's done really well, but I think having Satiri and Smith now, if there are any possible options, that will allow him to come in, and I think maybe want to change the right back. So if I bring in Mitchell or Dan Happ, I actually like Dan Happ, but I'm going to actually take off Happ for this one. He's done really well following that earlier mistake, but we managed to get back in, so just got to make sure we don't concede now. But of course we are looking to win the game. We want to top the table in these friendlies to give us confidence. Then Beckles looks a good player. Well, that's a good turn, and that's a shot. I mean, they can take shots from there, but we've got enough players back, and 20 minutes to go. So Vigoro just settling everyone down. The substitutes are on. Not really too happy about passing it out of the back. Mitchell with his first touch. Wood plays that out. Back to Thompson. And again, Gray over are really trying to close us down. Have actually done a really good job. But we've managed to... I thought we had managed to get out of that and were able to get the ball forward, but that wasn't the case, and the ball's gone out for Freud. Satiri looks absolutely rapid. So very good sub to bring on, and sometimes we could start him as well. Gives us the option. And here he is. Just got to get that ball. I mean, he's so quick, and he's got on the ball. Oh, well done, the defender. Just nicks the ball off him. We've got to win this header potentially. Riley really putting himself about. Mitchell can't quite win the header. Wood is able to face up to Sidibe. Again, everything looks easy. And that's a fantastic shot. And that could have possibly been the goal. Ooh, we've got away with one there. I mean, that was a thunderous shot.
Well, that would probably have been the winner. It's so unlucky. Is there going to be a
Smith.
finish here? Let's hope so.
Can he get James away? He can. Oh, he just hasn't got the legs there. And we nearly nicked the ball back. Just gotta... As long as the ball's in their half. Thompson is being outpaced. Beckles does well. Great defending, holds the ball up. And that's a fantastic result. That means we qualify for the semi-finals of this friendly tournament, which is what we set out to do. So we've achieved the first phase. Great result. And again, thank you for your support. I mean, to be honest, when I look back, probably some of the best chances, as you can see, were our chances. Of course, we gave that silly goal away, but maybe sometimes overplaying at the back, but that's okay. That's something we'll learn from. But I felt that those two one-on-one chances that we had probably should have scored. But look, we'll take that. Of course, we've finished second, and now it's a straight knockout, and we could potentially end up winning. So, of course, let's just check the prize money that we get. So that's £206,000 in in addition to the transfer budget, which is very healthy at this moment in time. But I don't feel like we really need to purchase anyone. But we play Hampstead in the semi-finals. I think there's a really, really good chance. Following that really good goal from Wigan Athletic, Craig Clay has been subjected to a bid of 420,000. Um, Again, he's a player that we probably don't want to sell, especially this first season, because we need to make sure that we get automatic promotion from League 2 to League 1. So we'll end the episode here. Just want to thank everyone for your support. We've managed to make it through to the semi-finals, and could we end up winning the semi-finals? So keep watching, and remember, we're changing the game and taking over.